It's time now for the Bear Channel morning news on this Monday morning, October the 5th, 2015. Good morning to you all. This lovely Monday morning. Back to work, back to school. Here are your news and eyes. Here are the top story at 8 a.m. on this. Monday morning is this kind of delusion that might happen once only every 1,000 years that South Carolina is grappling with historic flooding that has led to several deaths, shut down interstates, and sent search crews scrambling to rescue those trapped by rising waters. 3 scientists were awarded the Nobel Prize in Psychology and Medicine or discovered therapies that have revolutionized the treatment of some of the most devastating prostate disease since the Nobel Committee announced it on Monday. Turkey demanded Monday that the rest of keep its warplanes from crossing into Turkish airspace, warning that a cross-border incursion risk undesired consequences as Moscow widens its airstrikes back to Syria's embattled government. Beirut, Lebanon, another landmark structure in Syria's ancient city of power has been deliberately destroyed by Islamic State militants, according to local anti-government activists and Syrian officials. Hillary Clinton seeks to have leadership councils secured lenders to provide about $90 billion of DIP finance and experts cut the deficit of $135 billion from $300 billion, expected to complete the restriction within 6 months. The deadly bombing of the doctors at Porter's Hospital in the embattled African city of Kunduz over the weekend has prompted an outrage around the world. Vatican City Pope Francis told a key Roman Catholic meeting on family issues on Monday that the church should not be a hidebound of museum of members, but have the courage to change it into what God wanted. A New York University student has been released by North Korean authorities after being detained for 6 months after entering the communist country illegally, reports said. Donald Zhang, the former chief executive of Hong Kong, appeared in court Monday to face 2 charges of misconduct in public office during the 7-year tenure in the territory's highest office. A 2-year-old girl from Ohio who disappeared from her great-grandparents' house on Friday night was found alive in a nearby field Sunday evening. Colleges found the tri-state area of New Jersey and Pennsylvania and Delaware may see more police and security on campus today after the FBI warned them yesterday about the threat of violence made against a Philadelphia area college. He showed no mercy. He ordered the victims of the crime and shot them even if they combined and he asked them their religion, but shot them no matter what the answer. Despite scrutiny of his weekly poll numbers at this point in fundraising, the Kentucky senator says he's here to stay. Former Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke has said more people involved in financial crisis should have faced legal action rather than placing them responsibly at the financial firms. UK services growth faltered in September, highlighted the fallout from global economic weakness and may push regulating policymakers that are often cautious tone when they gather for the week of a monthly meeting. Shares and commodities at Glencore have jumped higher again, opened up 50% in London after even bigger gains in Hong Kong early continuing to recent power, and are also traded as the management seeks to deflect worries about the group's finances. Paris, you do not good as proposed layoffs that they protested at Air France store headquarters during a meeting about the job cuts Monday. Zero out 2 barrels during their shit from toward the bodies that are short and scale offense and flood out of release. Okay, look at the stock market here. Now, 16,472.37 up 200.36 points. S&P 500, 1951.36 unchanged, and Nasdaq 4,707.77. The history of an ancient mega tsunami off the coast of Africa may highlight our current problems with a tsunami prediction. 66 million years ago, check a space rock that stands on a mountain slimming the earth. The planet would have never been the same. Scientists have taken a closer look at the coelacanths who have found that how these coelacanths maintain their enormous body size and find for ancient strategies and optimize their energy that they gain from the meal they eat. It was a combination of commodities and asteroid strike followed by a vast volcanic eruption half the world away that doomed the dinosaurs and many of us creatures 66 million years ago. Found millions of people since living in coping with depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, eating disorders, and schizophrenia, the arrival of mental health awareness week this year is October 4th, and is known to be every week. Brazil breast implant manufacturer Silva has been banned in the European Union and countries such as Australia and New Zealand. So you've been burned by flaming water skis, attacked by the orca, sucked to your jet engine, try to remember the details of your doctor because there is now a medical for your condition. The UK has greenlighted the transplant of 10 wombs to the patients without one as a clinical trial. If successful, the first baby born in the transplanted woman in the region will arrive in 2018. Peter Chaladusan, 8:05. Tied out for a sports report here. The Boston Red Sox wrap up the 2015 regular season yesterday with a 3-1 loss to the Cleveland Indians at Progressive Field in Cleveland. Here, Los Angeles Lakers guard Kobe Bryant attempts a three-point shot against the Utah Jazz in the first quarter of the exhibition game Sunday night in Honolulu as he holds court briefly in the Lakers exhibition opener. Boston Red Sox interim manager Terry Livermore, who agreed to return as John Farrell's coach next season, views yesterday's regular season finale from the dugout. The defending champion has been backed into a corner, but he's ready for a slugfest as Kevin Harvick won the pole position and was his second victory for the season. It is a great way to start the chase. After 15 years of the TV force of the Red Sox, he thought himself set up yesterday. He will be in San Diego next season. Patricello News on 8:05 on this Monday morning. Back to work, back to school. Time now for a travel report. Maybe. Let's take a look at the travel report here. Let's take a look at the maps here on this Monday morning. Back to work, back to school. 146 on the southbound side, so from North Smithfield to 285 of Lincoln here. 99 on the northbound side, so from 285 of Lincoln all the way up to Woodstock here on the northbound side of Route 99. 146 on the southbound side, so from Lincoln all the way to downtown Providence here. 95 on the southbound side, so from Protector all the way to downtown Providence here. 95 on the northbound side of the day, so from Route 37 Wark all the way to downtown Providence here. 185 on the westbound side, so from Seacock all the way to downtown Providence here. 138 on the westbound side, so from the North Kingstown here. Route 4 on the southbound side, so around Route 102 in North Kingstown here. Route 24 on the northbound side, a little slow around Route 44 in Rainier here. Route 95 on the northbound side, it is so after Route 185 in Mansfield all the way up to Route 1 in Sheridan due to a couple of accidents here on Route 95 on the northbound side before South Main Street in Sheridan and another accident 95 northbound around Route 1 in Sheridan. Route 185 on the northbound side, so from 126 in Bellingham all the way out to Route Interstate Massachusetts Turnpike in Westboro. Route 3 on the northbound side is so from Derby Street and Higgin all the way into the Braintree Split. Route 24 to the northbound side, so from Route 139 to Sutton all the way out to Route 120 to Canton. There, 120 to the southbound side is slow from 138 to Canton all the way out to the Braintree Split. Southeast Expressway on the northbound side is slow from the Split all the way out to the Tippendale Tunnel and Tippendale Tunnel on the northbound side. Slow. Southbound side of Tippendale Tunnel is looking good here. Southeast Expressway on the southbound side, a little slow through the Dorchester stretch. 120 to the southbound side, so from Route 138 in Canton to the Braintree Split. 120 to the northbound side, so from Route 95 in Canton all the way out to Route 20 Waltham. 120 to the southbound side. It is slow from Linfield all the way out to Waltham here. Route 120 to the northbound side, so Route 3 in Burlington here. 120 to the southbound side is slow around Route 28 in Reading. Route 120 to the northbound side, slow around Route 95 in Peabody here. 485, we get an accident before the Mass Pike in Westbury. Mass Pike in the eastbound side is backed up from Westbury all the way out to the Prue Tunnel. Mass Pike on the westbound side is slow from Logan Airport all the way out to Newton here. And we got an accident on the Mass Pike in the eastbound side. Route 128 in Western Soak Spectrum Lays. Then back to the Mass Pike in the eastbound side around the Austin Brighton Soak Spectrum Lays here. 298 in the eastbound side, so from Auburn to Route 9 in Worcester. Route 209 on the westbound side, so from Worcester all the way out to downtown Worcester here. Route 2 to the westbound side, so from the Lexington stretch. Route 2 to the eastbound side, so from Belmont all the way out to the first part of Parkway and Cambridge here. 93 to the southbound side is so from Wilmington all the way out to the St. Bridge. 93 to the northbound side, so from Bedford all the way out to Route 128. And all you have to St. Bridge in Boston here. 93 to the northbound side is slow from Bedford all the way out to Route 128 in Reading here. 485 to the southbound side, slow around Route 2 in Marlborough. Route 3 to the southbound side is slow from Chilton all the way out to North Billwick and due to an accident on Route 3 to the southbound side after Route 4895 here. 495 to the northbound side is slow from Lowell all the way out to Tewksbury. 495 to the southbound side, so from Route 93 in Lawrence all the way out to Lowell here. One 20 to the northbound side, so from Lexington to Route 3 in Burlington here. Up in New Hampshire here. Spalding Turnpike on the southbound side, so from 293 all the way up to the Manchester. Spalding Turnpike on the northbound side, so Route 293 in Manchester here. 93 in the southbound side, and so from Route 101 in Manchester all the way up to Derry here, and gets a pair of accidents here. 93 in the southbound side, so from 28 in Derry, and get another accident at 93 southbound after Route 120 in Derry, New Hampshire here. Route 101 in the eastbound side is so before Route 95 in Portsmouth, Hampshire, and 295 on the northbound side, so over the Portland Switch, and 95 looking good for Portsmouth all the way through the main turnpike up in the Gardner here. And look at that MBTA alerts here on this. Monday here. Subway system looking good. Commuter rail, Fairmont Whistle Line train 508, 7 a.m. from Worcester, delayed today 10 to 15 minutes due to medical emergency. Watch for updates. Haverhill Line commuter rail service between Haverhill Line train 210 905 a.m. from Haverhill delayed weekdays 10 to 20 minutes at end of Mountain Boulevard Friday, October 23rd here. And the ferries are looking good. Here, Challenges time 8:10 on this Monday morning here. Time out for a weather report. Back to work, back to school, and the latest on Waukee here. Category 1 storm, 34.6 to north, 64.6 to west, 85 mile per hour wind gusts, and movement northeast at 14 miles an hour here. Waukee becoming to move away from Bermuda, and tropical storm conditions still occurring on the island here. Tropical storm warning is in effect for Bermuda. For storm information specific to your area, please monitor reports issued by your National Meteorological Service here. At 8 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time, the center of Hurricane Waukee was located by satellite in the Bermuda radar. Data near latitude 34.6 to north, longitude 64.6 to west. Waukee is moving toward the north-northeast near 30 miles an hour, turn toward the northeast expected later today, followed by a turn toward the east-northeast on Tuesday on the forecast track. The center of Waukee will continue to move away from Bermuda today. Max say winds out near 85 miles an hour with hurricanes and gradual weakness forecast during the next 40 hours. And hurricane force winds extend outwards to 60 miles an hour from the center, and tropical force winds extend outwards up to 205 miles from the center. At the same wind speed of 40 miles and gusted to 58 miles per hour reported at Bermuda International Airport during the past hour. The estimated minimum temperature 964 millimeters of 47 inches here. Hazard affected land. Tropical storm conditions will continue to affect Bermuda this morning. Storm surge. Water levels should gradually subside today near the coast. The surge will be coming by large, potentially damaging waves. Rainfall. Rain will diminish across the Bermuda this morning as Waukee moves away from the area, and surf swells journey by. Waukee will continue to affect portions of the Bahamas during the next day, so swells are affected much to the east coast of the United States will spread northward along the coast of Atlantic Canada during the next days of June. The swells are likely to cause life-threatening surf and whip current conditions here. Even though Waukee is passing well east out of the coast of the United States, a prolonged period of elevated water levels and large waves will affect the mid-Atlantic region, causing a significant beach and dune erosion with moderate coastal flooding likely. Please consult products for your local weather office here. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this here. Today, most skies got have at 59 degrees, northeast about 7 to 10 miles an hour. Tonight, podcast got about 44 degrees, north about 6 miles an hour. Tuesday, pressure between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. Before sunny skies about 68 degrees, and north about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Tuesday night, most skies got about 46 degrees with a high variable wind. Wednesday, sunny skies about 71 degrees, northwest about 3 to 8 miles an hour. Wednesday, most skies got about 45 degrees. Thursday, most of the podcast got about 61, about 44 degrees. Friday, temperature shines up to 10 a.m. and before 2 a.m. Most skies got about 65, about 50 degrees, and transportation is 40%. Saturday, parts of the podcast got about 62, about 41 degrees, and for Sunday, most skies got about 64 degrees. Currently, our dark temperature is set at 54 degrees, overcast skies, and the humidity 77%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Monday morning, 5th of October, 2015. People, you have a good morning and goodbye day to you there. Have a good day.